Oh, what a nice day. What a lovely day. So I have to put some Vaseline on my lips because you know the boy has some chappy lips. ah. Yeah, what a lovely day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. A bit too loud, I must say. Yeah. I think everyone watching this, you want a beautiful wife in the future. You want a beautiful woman to have kids with. And you've definitely seen the title, and the title is that you determine the quality of your wife. And that is the truth. And I don't want you to ever forget that you are the one that decides the quality of your wife. And it's not the universe, it's not, I don't know, it's not anything else. You are the one who determines the quality of wife that you will have in the future. And I think for me, that is the most exciting thought. It is the most exciting thought because honestly, if I put in the work, I could have the best woman. Because realistically, right? A high quality woman, right? Like, obvious, no one wants a low quality woman. So a high quality woman would only be with a high quality man. So it means that you have to put in work. So realistically, the amount of work that you put in now, the amount of work you put into improving yourself and bettering and becoming a better man directly correlates to the type of woman that you'll be able to attract when you're ready to get married. So literally, quite literally, the work that you do today determines the the quality of woman that you will have in the future. And you can say that some people try and make excuses like she must love me for me, whatever. Nah, you can't blame women for wanting the best man because you want the best woman. You want the best woman that you can get. So women are obviously going to want to have the best man that they can have. So we've established that to have a high quality woman, right? You're going to have to become a high quality man. So that means you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to delay gratification for your future self so that your future self can enjoy. And I promise you, delaying gratification for this long, right? This isn't going to be like, when you achieve your goal and your satisfaction for like, let's say a day or two, like, damn, I've gotten 300 subscribers. No, this is going to be long-term satisfaction because the woman that you marry, you're going to be with her for years and years, in fact, decades. The work that you put in now, it's not just going to go to like the satisfaction of like achieving, I've earned $1 million. No. This is going to be the person you live with every day. This is going to be the person that is going to raise your children. This is the person that's going to affect how your children think, their mindsets. Because honestly, right, the woman you marry, the person you marry is probably the most important decision that you will ever make in your life. Who you marry not only affects you, but it affects your friends. Because the quality, if you're in a bad relationship, you're not going to be a good friend. Who you marry affects your parents because they're going to have to spend time with your parents, they're going to have to spend time with your family. And I think the biggest effect of who you marry is going to be on your children. Because the woman you marry is going to spend the most time with your children. And she's going to instill her mindsets, her beliefs into your children. If you don't have a high quality woman, she might possibly damage your children. She might possibly give them childhood trauma. And you could do the exact same thing. I'm not blaming women in this. I'm not saying that only the woman is responsible. I'm just talking in this aspect. The woman that you marry in the future is going to raise your children. She's going to affect how they see the world. And then your children are going to interact with friends. How your children are raised is going to affect the ability to make friends, the ability to be successful in the future. Is going to affect every single aspect of their life, their future love relationships. So quite literally, the woman that you marry, the person who you choose to be your wife, is the most important decision in your life and the most important decision for your children and perhaps their children's children, because our parents have greatly affected us. So we're going to greatly affect our children. And our children are going to affect their children, and their children, their children. So who you marry quite literally has an effect over like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 generations. And I think after that, the effects diminishes probably. So I want you to realize that, I don't want you to realize, I know that you've realized that who you're going to marry is the most important decision you're going to make. Connected to that is the work that you put in will determine the type of woman that you will be able to attract in the future. So I want you to know that hour of video games that you play every single day, that hour of video games, that's decreasing the quality of women you'll be able to attract. Because I can guarantee you the highest quality of women won't be attracted to a guy who plays video games for an hour every day. The time that you spend, you know, when you wake up and you scroll, and I'm speaking to myself, I still have this habit and I do it quite often. I'll wake up and I'll start scrolling on my phone. That time that I spend scrolling, if I don't stop, is decreasing the quality of my future wife. All those times I indulge in instant gratification instead of delaying gratification for long-term satisfaction, decreasing the quality of my future wife. And I want you to realize that every single thing you do, all those small minuscule
TJ,
minuscule
TJ,
all those minuscule choices that you make and decisions. I'm getting up close for this. My camera just died. But I'm getting up close for this to emphasize that the work you put in determines the quality of your life. So stop wasting time. Stop doing stupid things. Because I promise you, if you keep on doing stupid things, right, the woman that you're supposed to marry, right, she'll be taken by some other guy who wasn't doing those stupid things. Because life isn't that Disneyland fairy tale that, there's the one that's waiting for you. No, there isn't the one. Out of 3.5 billion women, I think it's quite stupid to think that there is a one for you. And obviously, in the end, there is the one, and that's the one that you marry. But there's no one. So there's no reason why you can't improve yourself so that you have a better wife in the future, so that you have a better family. And if you haven't been working on improving yourself, start it now. Because quite frankly, right, if you don't work, I might end up marrying the woman you're supposed to marry. I might end up marrying that high quality woman that you were supposed to marry. So look, I'm not complaining, but I want the best for you. Since I want the best for you, stop being a bum and start working so that you have the best wife possible in the future. I want all my boys to be winning. I want to go to like a meet and greet, and I want you to bring your girl, I want you to bring your wife and just be showing her off. But anyways, we have work to do.